Jennifer Bellamy, here's a look at some other top headlines we are following for you today. The city of Atlanta helping homeowners on the verge of being priced out of their homes. The mayor issued an administrative order to partner with Invest Atlanta to start an anti-displacement program for people who have lived in the city for years. The program would use $4.6 million out of the Gulch Housing Trust Fund. We've reported before how rising property taxes and gentrification in parts of the city were pricing out some people who had called Atlanta home for decades.